You ever find yourself doing that year-end cleaning, that sort of reset with the office, the house, the garage, the kitchen, that condiments drawer where you keep all your leftover sauce, and you're working through it, and it seems like it's not going anywhere? Yeah, that's that mode.
What a mess.
But what I've been doing as I'm getting ready my year-end cleaning is sort of cleaning and organizing and then stopping to work on my plans for the next year, clean a little bit more, stop, handle some plans, back and forth and back and forth. And I decided I had something that I wanted to tell you. So this is going to be a really short video, but I thought that this might help you if you are working on your plans or your goals. And anybody who's followed me on this journey over the last 60 days of making a video every single day, one of the things I keep coming back to is that journaling is going to be a lifesaver.
When I figured that out, game changer.
Journaling helps you keep your head in the right space. It helps you see your growth patterns. It helps you sort of plan. And yeah, it's just a good overarching picture. And it's just good for the soul. It's like chicken soup. But that was a book. Anyway, so I thought of this saying, okay, so let me run a little backstory real quick. I used to always have pinned to my monitor a piece of paper that said, "This is for them." Prior to that, when I was first starting, I had a paper taped to my monitor that says, "You got this." And then now when I got the teleprompter, this new Elgato teleprompter, which is about 3-4 months old, I have never put my new piece of tape back with what it's going to say. It's just a little small cardstock sign. And so I was talking to the class recently, and we were talking about, we should make signs for our Elgato prompters or for your monitors right above your camera, somewhere where you could see it every day to sort of remind you of your yearly theme or your weekly theme. And I thought another one that I should add, and this is kind of funny because today, Mary Lou just dropped a video talking about looking at your analytics.
If you are taking your analytics personally, you are ruining your progress. I get it. You feel like the views are down, no one's engaging. It just feels personal.
Don't take it personal. It is just data. And yesterday in class, Paul was ribbing me because he still thinks I look at analytics, and I don't. I really don't, because I've always had that piece of tape. This is for them. Because back when I used to look at the analytics, you make knee-jerk reactions and it causes you to go the wrong direction. And then people will say, "Hey, where's this particular content?" Or "I thought you were going to make this video. And because I'm looking at the analytics, I'm going left and I'm not giving the people what they want." I'd rather give you what you want than care what that says. I know all of my contemporaries are exactly the opposite. They're telling you that, that's life. For me, it's not about likes and views. I have a purpose. I have a mission. I'm on that mission.
We're on a mission from God.
Those things are not going to help me fulfill my mission yet. Maybe sooner or later they will, but for right now, it doesn't work. So in retrospect, listening to Mary Lou's video about how not to take that data personal, I'm like, well, what are some of the things that you can use as an indicator to make you drive? And I recently also made a video explaining how the motivation doesn't have to hit you. You just have to know that you have to do this. It doesn't matter whether you're motivated or not. There's often times where I'm not hungry, but I know I got to eat in order to maintain health. You know what I mean? Or I'm not thirsty, but I'll drink a cup of water because I know I need to drink water, right? So this is one of the things where you got to make content in those days where you don't feel like it. So as you're planning and you're making out your to-do list, here's a sentence that I want you to put somewhere where you can see it every time you're about to work on your to-do list. Listen close, come in, maybe write this down, pause the video, grab a pen. If today was the day I died, would I be happy with what I'm going to do today? If this was the day I died, would I be happy with what I'm going to do today?
You almost had it.
Stephen Paul Jobs. This was something that Steve Jobs said. This was a mantra that Steve lived by. And that's why he helped create one of the most important companies of our lifetime, probably of anybody's lifetime. It's going to be a while before they're upended. But what a way to know that you're doing the things. I've always said that when I started this mission, I have to do things intentionally and with purpose. And if I was being asked to do something that did not further my purpose, I wouldn't do it. I would parlay that or put that off. The things that have to be done in order for me to make my mission get closer to its goal, I have to do something every day in order to move that along. Imagine a big stone and you're just rolling it a little bit at a time up a mountain. Every time you distract from doing that to go do something else, that's procrastinating or just taking you away from it, is not helpful. And I don't mean to have a productivity bro burnout mentality. There's some small things you could do, even on the days where you're sick in bed, that can help you move the goalpost a little bit. Not the goalpost, move to the goal line a little bit. Yeah, I'm a little excited because the Raiders finally won after 10 weeks. Anyway, so just imagine that thought and maybe write that down. Or if you have some other quote that works for you, please put that down in the comments below. If you got something that you think that people should put around on a little piece of paper in their office so they can see it more often than not. And again, I used to have you got this, and then I had this is for them. This year, I'm going to have streamline, but I'm going to go back to what my old boss used to say. If today was a day that I died, would I be happy with what I'm going to do today? Especially those of us who ain't got much time. I mean, 32,580 or 32,850. That's about the average days that the average human being lives. I used up a lot of them already. If we all go off the age of 90, that's what that comes out to. And I used up most of those already, more than half. So now I don't have time. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm on a mission. And maybe you want to do the same. If you like this video, pop the subscribe button, hit the bell so you can be notified when I make more. I make content about getting content creators to get out there and tell their story. I also talk about the tech behind it and how to do it, apps, ways to get it done, things to make it better, especially for Gen X creators. So if that sounds like you, press that little button down there, hit the bell so you know when I'm doing it again. Yeah, right now the algorithm is going to show you another video that I think you should watch, and I agree with them.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need
Very
everything.
nice.
Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like
still
it's
here?
new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver and